Oh, damn, nigga.
What's that, brother? We live.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, you know where it is. I got it? I got you. Okay. I'm going to hit the clap and then from there, you know what I'm saying? Bro. He's still on the line. Yeah, get him off the line. Get out.
Brother, you gotta be over here like with us.
On this side, brother.
Stand like with. Hey, brother, stand like with us. Over here on this side.
Y'all ready?
Stand like with us. Stand on this side. Yeah. We're the audience. You know what I mean?
All right, bet. All right. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory to the Most High God Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We're coming out to wake up our people, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, to their true identity, which is the Israelite of the Bible. Also to let the white man know he's the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And his true identity, which is Esau.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're here to push the liberation of so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Because if you pay attention to what goes on in the world, we're the most hated people on earth. But let me show you how God really feels about you. Somebody give me Deuteronomy 10 and 15. Anybody get, if you want to read, switch out with Shalom. And then, if you want to read, give me Romans 11 and 1. Deuteronomy 10 and 15. Let's see how God really feels about you so-called Black and Hispanics. Because we walk around like depression cases. We walk around stressed out. You know what I'm saying? We walk around stressed out. We look at life and we don't even know how God really feels about us. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 15. Only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them.
See, that's very significant. He said the Most High God only had a delight to love you. Who's he talking to? The children of Israel. Go ahead.
And he chose their seed after them.
And you see the brother standing up here and the men you see listening, he chose the seed of the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Go ahead.
Even you above all people.
Even you. Y'all with an earshot that can hear me, Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Even you. Go ahead.
As it is this day.
Because ain't nothing changed around here. The Most High God loves us, only loves us, and doesn't love anybody else.
That's right.
Where can you, show me in the Bible where it said for God to love everybody. Even when you go into John 3:16, the Greek word there is cosmos, meaning government. So God don't love everybody. God's telling you he loves. You give me Psalms 147. Come on, give me Romans 11 and 1.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 1. I say then, as God cast away his people.
So our beloved brother Paul is asking a question. The same questions these Christians should be asking themselves. Has the Most High God done away with his people? Because that's the whole basis of replacement theology. He said, has God done away with his people? Go ahead.
God forbid.
Hell no. One more time.
God forbid.
Nope. The Most High God ain't done that. Go ahead.
For I also am an Israelite.
As you can see, Paul himself is saying he's an Israelite. Go ahead.
Of the seed of Abraham.
We descend from our forefather Abraham. Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
See, because he's a Benjamite. He is of the 12th tribe. So you mean to tell me that the Most High God done did away with these people? Go, is that verse 2? Go ahead.
God hath not cast away his people.
See, the Most High God ain't casted away none of his people. He ain't done away with none of us. Go ahead.
Hey, somebody give my number.
Which he foreknew.
Because he knew them. He foreknew the children of Israel, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Natives. Go ahead.
Outreach.
Why ye not with the?
I'll give you the number.
That's it, I can. You give me some.
I walk the street.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High God has a special place for y'all. He love you so-called Black and Hispanics.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? God don't love nobody else in this place.
That's right.
What does the white man need the love of God for? He has America. What are these Arabs, these Asians, what do they need? They're killing our children. Literally, what is it? An Asian man the same age as me, damn near 40 years old, was afraid of a child and shot him? But y'all want to love these damn groups? These damn devils, the white man? Y'all, hey, Jacob is so lost, man. Y'all love the wrong things instead of loving God in your own.
2056.
That's your number?
Yeah, 465 2056.
465
2056. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147,
Romans.
starting at 19.
Romans, tell me.
And
Romans
he
8.
sheweth his word unto
That's
Jacob,
my favorite.
See, he shows his word unto Jacob. Go ahead.
his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He shows everything that's going to happen, whether law or judgment, to the children of Israel. He shows his laws, statutes, and commandments to who the world ignorantly calls Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Go ahead.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
See, and he ain't dealt with nobody. You're a white pastor that's going to teach you the Bible tomorrow. God ain't dealing with him. Right. That Arab bastard that tries to teach you the Bible, God ain't dealing with him. God's only dealing with the prophets who are the children of Israel. Right?
And as far as his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
He said, praise ye the Lord. King David, a righteous man, a man described in the Bible as going after God's own heart, gave praises to him because the Most High ain't dealing with no other nation on earth.
That's right.
But y'all want to be sad and depressed and be like, but what not? Why not white people? Why not the Edomites? Give me give me Isaiah 1 and 1. Give me Isaiah 1. Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
See, let's take the mysticism, the spookism away from the word holy. It means you are a special people. The Most High God looked upon the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native and said, those are a special people.
Right.
Go ahead.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
The Most High God has chosen you. He picked you. And what the pimp say, she chose up. Hey, the Most High picked you out of 17 other nations on earth.
That's right.
Imagine, he could have picked them anime-making fucks in Japan.
God.
He could have picked them chow mein making bastards in China.
God.
The curry cooking fucks in India.
That's right.
He could have picked any of these other. He could have picked a white man. Look at that. Look at that dog. And God could have chose him, but he chose you instead.
That's right.
He chose you to be a powerful, special people. Good.
To be a special people.
To what?
To be a special people. Unto himself. Above all people.
Hey, so when somebody asks me, is God a racist? This is how I answer him. Read that line again.
To be a special people unto himself.
He said to be a special people above all nations. That sounds like God a racist.
That's right.
He's such a racist. He made a group of people that died from skin cancer in the sun because they ain't got melanin.
That's right.
Hey, God hated these people so much that thing right there is probably about the same age as me, but look about 92.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, she about my age, but she looked like the older bro's age. Actually, the older bro look way more younger. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that you want to give what's holy and righteous unto. You want God to love white people. Come on, man. Get it together. Go ahead.
Above all people.
Wait, what?
Above all people.
And when they asked if God's a racist, this is what God said?
Above all people.
If you place the children of Israel above all people, that would mean God prefers a race.
That's right.
He exalts a certain race. What's this race? The children of Israel. The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Keep going.
Above all people, they are upon the face of the earth.
He said above all people that are above the face of the earth. That means everybody on planet Earth ain't as good as you, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Natives.
That's right.
That means they're basically what John the Baptist was to Yahushua. These people ain't even good enough to tie your shoes for you.
That's right.
But this is whose ass you want to kiss. Somebody, hold that. Give me Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Give me that in Isaiah 1. I think verse is it
8? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
See, these two dumb animals know who they belong to, and they know where they call home. But let's see how you fare, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
But Israel do not know.
Hey, see, you Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, you don't know.
Right.
You call yourself Hispanic. You call yourself Latino. You call yourself black. You call yourself Afro-Asiatic. You call yourself indigenous. You call yourself Native American. But that's not who you are, go ahead.
My people do not consider.
Hey, but you don't even think about it. You'd rather be indigenous. You'd rather be a color in a crayon box, black and brown. But to God, you're special. That's what the Most High God said. Give me Zechariah 2:8. What you looking for? You give me Ecclesiastes 10:5. Get back to what you verse 7.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people.
See, the Most High God didn't choose you, black, Hispanic, and natives, because you're the bigger number than the rest of these people. Go ahead.
For ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you,
because what?
But because the Lord loved you,
because the Most High God loved you. Go ahead.
And because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand.
I see, because the Most High God loved us, and he made a promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He brought us out the land of Egypt. Right. He chose us. He set us above everybody else on planet Earth. Go ahead.
And redeemed you out of the house of bondmen.
Hey, he took you out of slavery. That's the God we serve, that took us out of the land of our captivity in a mighty hand. He literally destroyed the firstborn of all the Egyptians, whether it be cattle, children, slaves, or themselves, and just to get you up out of the land of Egypt. And this is how you repay him. By worshiping the goddamn white man in America. Go ahead.
From the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God.
See, know that the Most High God, Yahweh, is our power. He is our strength. Go ahead.
Which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments.
See, he keeps the covenant and shows mercy to those that love him and what? Keep his commandments. Why do you think we're out here Saturday, week in and week out? Because we want you to come back to this black, Hispanic, and Native American. We want you to understand that God in his heart knows you're a special people. He placed you above everybody else. I don't see an influx of a million Japanese, African, and Chinese basketball players. There's 3 to 4 every generation. The rest are all Judah, Benjamin, Levi with Ephraim scattered through there.
Right.
Every sport we go to, and it ain't these heathens dominating. And did y'all watch that Jake Paul victory over Mayweather? Because it didn't happen.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Did you see that? That victory of Tyson Fury over Deontay Wilder?
It didn't happen.
Exactly. Hey, the tribe of Issachar and the tribe of Judah literally dominate boxing.
That's right.
But you don't think God thinks you're special? These are the things we gotta analyze how God really feels about us. Keep going.
To 1,000 generations.
Hey, God, give me you got that Ecclesiastes? Give me Zechariah 2.
Hey guys, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Hey, he's Jake. Hey, he's Jake. Hey, if you Jake, help him. If you not, well, hey, such is life. Nobody helped us. Nobody helped us for 500 years. Hold on. And I know somebody gonna be like, see, if they were Hispanic or black, you would. If they weren't, you wouldn't help them. Of course not.
Of course. I also wanted to add to your point about us dominating everything. It's a female boxer named Clarissa Shields. This past weekend, she had just fought an MMA fighter for the first time, and she beat her by knockout. This is a female MMA veteran. They tried to pit her against somebody that they thought was going to be able to dethrone her greatness, and she still showed her dominance. Sorry.
Oh, Jake, huh?
It's Jake. Clarissa Shields, she's Jake. And the media is not covering that. But if it was a white girl, you know what I'm saying, they would have had her plastered all over the news. I just wanted to elaborate on that point you was making.
God, you could go through. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because the whole thing is that you're absolutely right, officer. Most motherfuckers, the media's not going to cover that because they don't want to see, what is it called? Black excellence. They don't want to see that. The tribe of Judah, you know what I'm saying, is the most hated tribe in America. And y'all, they do anything to suppress y'all greatness. You know what I'm saying? Who the world, or who this place calls African Americans, are far beyond greater than any white man you could ever put them against. And that goes for you so-called Hispanics and the rest of the tribes. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I want to see. Hey! I bet you if you see an Edomite beat a Jake, that Jake was either being hella wicked, or that's a tear and that's a tear and that's a Jake.
And look, that Logan Paul dude, he was 6 foot 4 inches. Mayweather is only 5 foot 8 inches. You know what I'm saying? He outweighed him by almost 40 pounds on fight night. And Mayweather put an ass whooping on his ass.
Hey, and Mayweather put him to sleep. Hey, Mayweather put that devil to sleep. Hey, and that goes to show you. Somebody give me my bad. Go ahead, read that out. And that adds to this point. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Give me Zechariah 2 and 8. 2 and 8. Give me Zechariah 2 and 8, and then when you get your precept, let me know.
7:7.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, verse 8.
Go ahead.
For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you.
See, and his glories are we sent unto these nations that then spoiled us. We're here and we're not only to call back our people, but to pronounce judgment on this place.
Right.
Go ahead.
For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
See, because those that touch you, so-called Black, Hispanic, and natives, touch the apple of the Most High God's eye. Oh, let me. Yeah, no, keep going. Joel's be like towards Ezekiel. What you got? Yeah, come hold that. 10 and 7. Give me Ecclesiastes 10 and 7.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
As you can, hey, look around you. You see a base nation. You see servants. Hey, they're being carried around like they're the royalty. And princes walking on the earth. We work for these devils, but we're the royalty.
That's right.
A nation, a king, and priest. That's what the Bible says. That's how God describes you. He describes you as a nation of kings and priests, but you're servants walking on the ground, carrying these damn devils, serving them. You know what I'm saying? What you got? You got that for me? No, Joel 3. Joel 3 from the top. Okay.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
See, in those days, and we're in those days, when he's going to bring the captivity again of you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
See, they're going to gather all these nations, you Arabs, you white people, you Chinese, all these people that had a hand in our destruction are going to get gathered in the valley of judgment.
That's right.
And will plead with them. Therefore, my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations.
And he said he's gonna plead with them. But how's he gonna plead with them? He's gonna plead with them with the sword. He's gonna bring destruction upon these people.
That's right.
And parted my land, and they have cast lots for my people.
See what they do? Hey, they scattered us to the heathens. You know what I'm saying? Because then they parted the lands that were given to us. You know what I'm saying? And they destroyed us.
That's right.
Hey, they're literally fighting over our land right now.
Right.
Hey, what do you think these white people and these Arabs are doing in the land of Israel and Palestine right now?
They fulfilling biblical prophecy.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey, they're fulfilling biblical prophecy. Hey, and they fighting over your land, stupid. You gonna let your neighbors fight over your yard? Is that what you? Hey, if you do that, you a dumbass. You probably gonna let them fight over his yard and get a ticket, and then gonna move to an apartment. That's the equivalent. Hey, Shalom, that's equivalent to what y'all done did. Y'all done gave up your house and moved to an apartment.
Right.
And y'all letting these people fight over your house while you're in a 1-bedroom house in the projects.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? With your whole family.
Right.
Hey, your mom, your dad, and all 12 of your brothers are in that same house.
Right. That's right.
But your stupid ass want to fight over somebody, over your land, over your house.
Good.
Keep going.
And have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine.
Hey, it even describes to you the sex trafficking that these damn devils do.
That's right.
They sell us for cheap. They say they kidnap our children and sell them for organs. They kidnap our children and sell them into the slave trade. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what these damn devils are doing. And you mean to tell me the Bible ain't real? Or the Bible was written by a white man? You mean the white man's gonna give himself up like that? He gonna tell you how he takes so-called. Hey, what do you think happens to these little immigrant children from Mexico and Central America? They not living a nice life.
No.
Read that. They sell a boy for wine. Go ahead.
And have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine.
That's what they do. Why do you think 33,000 children, I think it was, disappeared from the ICE detention center?
That's right.
Hey, God, you see how they sell you? They sell our children, but y'all gonna go tomorrow to church and pray to that fucking white boy Caesar. Talking about that's Jesus. Jesus was pretty.
Bring it out.
Hey, God, hey, y'all, I know y'all, hey, brothers up here that seen the Sakari video. Jesus was pretty. Hey, Jesus was strong, black, and Australian with an afro.
That's right.
Okay, maybe not the afro, but I'm just saying. In my mind, Christ got an afro.
Yeah,
I don't
bro,
know.
bro.
Hey, no, hey, that's biblical. The afro is just, me as a man. Like, it would just be cool to see Christ with an afro. I don't know. Shit, that's just me, though. Now, but you see how the Bible is telling you what these damn devils are doing to you? But y'all gonna call us crazy. Yeah, man, you ain't gonna believe. I saw these crazy black and Hispanic dudes, all gang members. They're probably gonna get drunk after. But they was talking about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But you see how you can bring any of your aged pastors here and they gonna get destroyed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua?
That's right.
And if you're a faithful Christian, Mormon, whatever, and you got contact to your leader, bring him to me right now.
Bring it out.
Yeah, I want somebody to test me and my God. I've been waiting for, what is it, how long we been in the True Shalom? Yeah, and we've been waiting for 8 years to somebody test us and our God. Ain't nobody done it yet. Everybody fails miserably.
That's right.
Because we believe in the Most High God, our power, the power of Israel.
That's right.
That's right.
Keep on.
That they may drink.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, read that.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
He said, what do you have to do with me, you fucking smelly Africans? And Edomites, wait, Tyre is Edomites, right? Tyre and Zidon is the Africans too. Those are the go ahead.
And all the coast of Pitch, and all the coast of Palestine.
See, look, these Africans and these Arabs, what do they got to do with God? And the Most High was asking, what do they have to do with me? Keep going.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will return your recompense upon your own head.
I see. And if you return that pay you've been giving us, you'll get that pay back like anybody else.
That's right.
Hey, okay, hey, because I seen her almost get smacked by the car. I was like, oh, keep going.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
Hey, what have they done?
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Hey, Y'all ever been to Vegas? Hey, a quick history lesson. Y'all go through the Caesar's Palace. Look at that. Look at the Caesar Rome. What these devils do, they cut out of that actual painting, is when they're carrying that 6-foot menorah out of as they're sacking Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Officer Yash, the brother Officer Yash, has showed it to me when we went to Vegas. Hey, look at the whole picture and then look at the picture at Caesar's Palace. It's missing the part where these crackers are walking out with that 6-foot menorah. You know what I'm saying? They have taken our precious things. And then what did the Spaniards do when they came to the Americas? They took all our silver and our gold. They took all our precious things. Keep up.
What they did was they said, show us to your God so we can worship your gods. And they knew that wherever the place of worship was is where all the precious elements, the gold, the jewels, the silver, and all that was.
God, and because
white man is a deceitful little bastard.
That's right. Bring it out.
A fork-tongued beast. That's what this is called. Right. Fork-tongued beast.
Right.
You see, and it's crazy, right? Because you see this, but you still want, if you know your history, you still want to let a white man. I didn't even know the depth of the hatred my pops had for the white man until like 2 Saturdays ago. We were talking, and I can tell you, I had a whole conversation with my dad. But when I brought up the Spaniards, the anger that came over my dad's face, I'm listening to them, fuck them motherfuckers. They destroyed our people.
That's right.
You see how even the elders know the spirit is coming back upon y'all, but y'all still want to go to that Catholic church. The answer ain't at church. The answer is in this Bible.
That's right.
Those two are not synonymous with one with the other.
That's right.
Matter of fact, hold that, drop that. Oh, is there one there? God, I'm gonna do a class on that. Hey, go to give me First Maccabees 2:10. Give me First Maccabees 2:10. Read that out.
Jeremiah, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 3. The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Ye, I have loved thee with an everlasting love.
See, the Most High appeared to the prophet Jeremiah. He said, yeah, I have loved you, talking to the children of Israel, with an everlasting, a continual, a perpetual love.
Right.
Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee.
And like I tell you guys every time we bring this precept up, this is loving kindness, us trying to draw y'all in, showing y'all the specialty that the Most High God has seen in you, black and Hispanics. Keep going.
Again, I will build thee, and thou shalt build, O Virgin of Israel.
Hey, again, he's gonna let us set it right. It ain't gonna be Black Wall Street. You know, it ain't gonna be like Philly in the what is it, the 40s when they had the similar to Black Wall Street too. Oh man, I can't remember. I can't even cite the date. You know what I'm saying? But all the even East LA in the 30s. What's up, man?
Joe Biden is now apologizing for the Black Wall Street.
Oh, see?
God.
You know what I'm saying? But all that don't mean nothing.
Ain't no need to apologize.
Too late. Too late.
That's right.
You ain't doing nothing.
No, I gotta say it. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like Officer Charlemagne said. I think I said it in every class too. That's why I missed the beat. He said, "Ain't no need to apologize because you already marked it Yahweh's eyes, looking for the sky. It's burning to play." No, it's Yahweh shine. Hey, go get Not Okay by Deacon featuring Officer Charlemagne. You know what I'm saying? He gassed that verse. You know what I'm saying? We got people in the world listening to that song. That's not even an exaggeration. Go ahead.
Again, I will build thee, and thou shalt build, O Virgin daughter, O Virgin of Israel. Thou shalt again be adorned with tabrets, and shall go forth in dances of them that make merry.
See, the Most High God will take us back, and He's going to edify us once again, put us at our great height that we once were, so that everybody recognizes who we are. Go ahead.
Thou shalt yet plant vines upon the mountains of Samaria. The planter shall plant, and shall eat them as common things. For there shall be a day that the watchmen upon the Mount Ephraim shall cry, Arise ye, and let us go up to Mount Zion and to the Lord our God.
Hey, interestingly enough, he said that those of the Mount of Ephraim, of the northern kingdom, will rise up. If y'all look at this school, predominantly northern kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're rising up and heading towards Zion. With our brothers from the tribe of Judah and allegedly Levi.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's a Judite, bro. You don't know Quinal like I know Quinal. I drove to this brother's house. I was like, Edomite. Oh, the neck of his enemy. Fuck, Genesis 49. You know what I mean? No, but you see how the scriptures are being fulfilled. Even the north is starting to rise up. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. It's through the spirit that me and the brother Quinal was all having the conversation. He was expressing his joy of seeing the tribe of Issachar finally starting to stand up.
That's right.
Are you good, sis? You good? You know what I mean? And we know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, the tribe of Issachar and the tribe of Zebulon start picking up the pace. You feel me?
Right.
What you got?
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 10. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom?
What nation? Who out of all these nations on earth has not a part in us? Because if you go through history, everybody's ransacked, raided, and destroyed the so-called black and indigenous people. From destroying the coast of West Africa and kidnapping my brothers from there, to destroying the Americas and kidnapping my brothers from here. What nation has not had it? Who hasn't set up a shop? You know what I'm saying? A liquor store, a nail shop, a hair supply store. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we'll go as far as the Christian churches they set up in these neighborhoods. Right. What nation has not had a part in you? In your destruction, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American? Good.
And gotten of her spoils.
And gotten up there. Hey, how do you think all these nations got their bullshit religions? They take bits and pieces that they love from the Bible and apply it to themselves.
That's right.
That's why Christian and them got reincarnation, because that's biblical. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got Judaism, because they want to keep the Torah. That's why you got Christianity, Islam, and all these variations of it, because they want the same salvation from Hamashiach Yahushua.
That's right.
But that's not happening. Keep going.
All of her ornaments are taken away.
See, all of our glorious things have been removed from us. Our Torah, our precious things like our menorahs and our candles. Go ahead.
Of a free woman, she is become a bond slave.
Hey, we were free to go as we please. Now look at us. Hey, my Instagram homie made a very interesting comment yesterday when we were chilling. I'll never be a slave. I hate to break it to you, partner, but we still are.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, and it's funny because first I went into the etymology of the word employee. Me as the French word for slave. Wow. Then I went into the fact that when you go to prison, literally, no pay, no rights, a slave. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all these things that indicate that we're slaves to the white man. Go ahead.
And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory, is laid waste, and the Gentiles have profaned it.
See, but what do we, all our things are laid to waste, and these other people have profaned it, telling you that Christ is a white man, telling you that Christ loves everyone. You know what they do when they tell you that Caesar is Christ? They telling you that the white man is your God. Because if Christ is the Son of God and he's white, what you think they're telling you God is?
That's right.
They want you to bow down to them, and your stupid ass does it every Sunday.
That's right.
Keep going.
To what end, therefore, shall we live any longer?
So to what end shall we even continue? If y'all gonna keep worshiping these damn devils, give me Baruch 4 and 3. It's right before that. Give me Baruch 4 and 3. Oh, get that one. Hold on, get yours and then get that. Get Revelation 3:9.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, and verse 9.
Right.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not.
He said, I'm going to make those of the chief house of Satan, who said they're Jews and are not. Here's the thing. You can say whatever you want about the Israelites, but we ain't the ones that have been professing to be Jews, quote unquote, for 500 years. In fact, we call ourselves everything but, just like the curses of Deuteronomy said we would.
That's right.
Keep going.
But do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet.
See, that do lie. They're liars. What is the Latin word for devil? diablo, meaning deceiver or liar.
Right.
This said those of that chief house are going to come and worship before us. Lord willing, we be of them men. Go ahead.
I will make them come to worship and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
Hey, and so that everybody knows that who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ has only loved the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American.
That's right.
That is literally what the Bible's saying. Give me you got that Baruch 4:3? Go ahead.
Here's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 3. Right? Give not thine honor to another.
See, don't give your honor to another. What is our honor? Our women and our Torah.
That's right.
We are to give those things away to those things that are honorable to us. Go ahead.
Know the things they are profitable unto thee, a strange nation.
Hey, or give our laws, our Bible, our God to these random ass nations like the white man. Go ahead.
O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing to God.
See, because we're happy for the things that are pleasing unto the Most High God. Matter of fact, give me, because I see this devil staring over your heart because she don't got no salvation. Hey, that's fine, bitch. I swear to God, hey, I pray the Most High destroy you. Hey,
That's right.
hey, I don't give a fuck what she did. That's the damn devil. I pray the Most High destroy you anyway. I pray the Most High break that fucking thumb.
Yes.
If we're being 100, if we're being real,
Bring it on.
yeah, give me that. What you got? Give me Baruch 4.
Love it.
Give me that.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 2, and verse 15. All who pass by clap their hands at you. They hiss and shake their heads at the daughter of Jerusalem.
See, all those that walk by us, they mock us, they talk all this madness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As they walk by the daughter of Jerusalem. And that right there, that mutt, you know what I'm saying? The golden retriever and the white Honda, damn, you wasted your kingdom. I know you in a kingdom in a Honda. Hey, let me be in the kingdom. I'm pulling up in a camel drawn chariot. You know what I'm saying? I mean that
All gold.
all gold. My camel gonna be named Christy too. I don't know why. Just look like a camel name. Christy the camel. Go ahead.
Is this the city that is called the perfection of beauty?
Hey, that dog was an example. She looked at us like, look at these criminals, look at these thugs with Bible. She said, is this the city that God perfected? You damn right. Go ahead.
The joy of the whole earth. All your enemies have opened their mouth against you. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up.
Hey, so what they say? We destroyed her. Hey, they probably they laughed. They said, look at him with the Bibles. God ain't gonna listen to him though. He said, where is thou God at? God?
Surely this is the day we have waited for. We have found it. We have seen it.
Hey, notice the joy in these damn people's faces when they see us destroyed. Who gets joy out of a 14-year-old little boy getting murdered? Who gets joy out of a man being murdered as he calls out for his mother? You know what I'm saying? They got joy in these things, right?
The Lord has done what he proposed. He has fulfilled his word which he commanded in the days of old.
Hey, he fulfilled the word though that he said he was going to do if we disobeyed his commandments. Go ahead.
He has thrown down and has not pitied. He has caused an enemy to rejoice over you.
See, he knocked us down and ain't pitying us. He's letting these damn devils and all these other nations overjoy over our fall. Go ahead.
He has exalted the horns of your adversaries.
See, he exalted the horn of our adversary. He lifted up our enemies. And look around you. Now we gotta eat Burger King and shit. Now we have to go to the white man and everything. In food, water, clothes, nakedness, just like the curses said. That motherfucker almost ran a red light. Hey, they'll do anything to get away from the word of the Most High God. They hear the Bible, they'll run a red light to get the hell away from us. Hey, and you can't give me Deuteronomy 4 and 3. Matter of fact, Salaki, give me Malachi 1. Get Romans 9 and 13 out. Hey, I just want to hear from everybody. Y'all think God hates? Does God hate or does he love everybody? Let's go to the Bible and see what the Bible says. Go ahead.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. Go ahead. As it is written.
See, because it's in the Old Testament. Go ahead.
Jacob have I loved.
Hey, God loves somebody. He loved Jacob and his descendants. Go ahead.
But whoever
Esau is on the planet Earth with pale skin ruling the planet, go ahead.
Have I hated?
Have I what?
Have I hated?
Apparently God hates.
That's right.
God hates somebody that Esau and his descendants.
Look it up.
Hey, God. Hey, that's what we need to start screaming out. Look it up. Give me a what?
Look it up. Romans
Hey, no, he doesn't. Death to you or whatever the hell your skin cancer you got, white lady. Hey, notice how she was trying to drive away from the Bible. From the Bible. God hates sin. Hey, God hates sin, brother. Give me, hold that. Give me Psalms 5 and 5. Hey, God hates sin, right? Hey, let's see. Hey, she's right.
God hates her.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead, give Psalms 5 and 5. Read that first.
That's always a coon reaction.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 5, verse 5.
Go ahead.
The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
See, the stupid people, the people with no wisdom, according to the Bible, shall not stand in the sight of God. Go ahead.
Thou hatest.
Now what?
Thou hatest.
Wait, what?
Thou hatest.
And God hates. Go ahead.
All workers of iniquity.
God hates sinners. Don't let the Christian church gas you up into God hates the sin, not the sinner. When God literally said, I hate all workers of iniquity. He hates all sinners.
Bring it out.
So, I mean, if you got it? Good. Okay, Kyle. We see how that works. God, give me Malachi. You got Malachi. Give me Deuteronomy 4:37. Good.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, from the top. Chapter 1, verse from the top. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi.
See, this is the prophet Malachi prophesying unto you so-called black, Hispanic, and natives. Go ahead.
I have loved you, said the Lord.
He what?
I have loved you, said the Lord.
See, the Most High God said he loved you, black, Hispanic, and native. Go ahead.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
But we, so ungrateful, ask around, how's God loved us?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Was not Esau the brother of our forefather Jacob? Go ahead.
Says the Lord. Yet I have loved Jacob.
But instead he loved you, so-called black, Hispanic, and native. Go ahead.
And I hated Esau.
And he hates the goddamn white man.
Right.
But just to show you that it's not just that man, because that's what they love to do. Keep going.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Hey, but he shut shit down for their whole land.
Right.
So obviously he ain't just loving, he's not just hating that man. Go ahead.
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we shall return and build the desolate places.
He said, we're impoverished. These white men said we're poor, but we go rebuild these desolate places like Europe. Go ahead.
Thus says the Lord of hosts.
Now this is the Most High God gonna answer him. Go ahead.
They shall build.
They gonna build up for sure. Look at Burger King, Mobile. See, we got a Circle K right here. Go ahead.
But I will throw down.
But what?
But I will throw down.
But the Most High God gonna knock shit down.
That's right.
That's what the Most High God gonna do. Keep going.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Them is a plural word. He says he's gonna call all their descendants the border or the land of wickedness. Go ahead.
The people against whom the Lord had indignation with forever.
The Lord, hey, the people who the Most High has indignation for a week.
And your eyes shall see, and you shall say, the Lord will be magnified from the border of Israel.
Hey, and we're all gonna look upon him and be like, the Most High God is gonna be magnified by the children of Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you got? Give me Hebrews 12. Start. I think I should start at verse. Yeah, 16. Start at 16. Go ahead.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Now, I like to take a moment to bring up this point. Has your mama ever told you you're just like your daddy?
That's right.
So let's start that back up, Shar.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Again, just like your damn daddy. So hey, you ain't nobody sicker or nastier than the white man. Go ahead.
Who for one morsel of meat,
For a smidgen of food, go ahead.
sold his birthright.
And this also goes to show you that white people can't handle oppression. Why do you
Right.
think during the stock market crash of the 20s, right? Hey, okay. These devils was flying out the windows. So for
Right.
one,
1929, they lost their mind
hey, God,
after the depression.
hey, look, in 1929, we saw Edomites all through the sky. When it was a Hobsay, now that's what I call Amalekite. That's what I call it. Hey, 1929 saw the rise of the Amalekite. Emphasis on the kite.
Or the fall.
It wasn't a very good one because it crash landed, but you know, keep up.
For ye know now that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Hey, after he went to go to the Most High to get forgiven, God rejected him.
That's right.
And ultimately his descendants.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Is that early? Keep on.
For he found no place of repentance.
Hey, apparently God don't forgive everybody because he didn't find a place of repentance. Go ahead.
Though he sought it carefully with tears.
Hey, he boo-hooed his eyes out. And the Most High said, no pass, cracker.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, how do they say? You go no further. You know what I'm saying? No place of repentance for that damn devil. Give me that Deuteronomy 4:37.
Look it up. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, from the top.
Go ahead.
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
So he told Ezekiel, like we're saying, we're setting our face against Mount Seir. Right, like we say, prophesy the downfall of the goddamn white man.
That's right. And prophesy against it, and say unto them, Thus says the Lord, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Hey, see, the Most High God is telling you, he's against them. Go ahead.
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
He said he's going to stretch his hand out against the white man and make him most desolate. Go ahead.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know I am the Lord Yahweh.
Hey, he said he's going to lay this place desolate, and everybody's going to know, especially these devils, that he is the Most High God, Abanawa Yahweh. Go ahead.
Right. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in their time that their iniquity had an end.
See, so like they came and murdering us in the time where our iniquity was at its highest, but it's almost at the end. Look around you today. Again, Adam Toledo and George Floyd, just the two chief examples of the hundreds of people, so-called black and Hispanic, murdered by the police.
That's right.
Right?
Therefore, as I live, says Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Hey, as the Most High lives, he said he's going to prepare them for the slaughter. He's going to prepare them for the blood they've been chasing. Go ahead.
Since thou not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Since they love to kill, white people love to hunt, blood's going to pursue them. The hunt is going to pursue them. Go ahead. You know what I mean? The Most High God got a special plan for these devils.
And your 2/3 niggas.
There's a book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 37.
Go ahead.
And because he loved thy fathers,
Because he loved your father's so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American. Go ahead.
therefore he chose their seed after them,
He chose us. We are their seed. He chose us after them. Go ahead.
and brought thee out in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt,
And he brought us out of the land of Egypt with mighty power. Go ahead.
to drive out nations from before thee greater.
Hey, he drove out nations that are greater than us. The Canaanites, chiefly. Go ahead.
And mightier than thou art.
Hey, he brought out nations that are way more armed, stronger, and everything than us. Go ahead.
to bring thee in, to give thee their land for an inheritance, as it is this day.
To get, and he took the, and he deboed them for their land, and gave it to us. It still belongs to us, but we got Amalek and Ishmael fighting over it over there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Is that on 37? Okay, come on.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 9, verse 8. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, which delighted in thee to set thee on his throne.
See, the Most High been delighted on y'all, so that he could set y'all on his throne. Good? Or set us on our thrones. Come, Salaki.
To be king for the Lord Yahweh, because God loved Israel to establish them forever.
Salaki. He gave us an honorable king in David and Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved us. Go ahead.
Therefore made he thee king over them, to do judgment and justice.
Hey, see, that's why he made king. He made Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, king over Israel through the Davidic line. Give me a second. Ezra 6:56. Yeah, come. Psalm 67.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 67, from the top.
Good.
God, be merciful unto us.
See, the Most High God, be merciful unto us. Go ahead.
And bless us, and cause his face to shine up upon us.
Hey, Lord willing, he shines his face on us. Go ahead.
Salah, that thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving health among all nations. Let the people praise thee. Oh God, let all the people praise thee.
Let the children of Israel praise you. Keep going.
Oh, let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon earth.
See what we're going to do? We're going to rule this place.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Let the people praise thee. Oh God, let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us.
See what we got to do? The Most High God is telling you he's going to bless us. Keep going.
God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him.
And all the ends of the earth are going to fear the Most High God.
That's right.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 56. As far as the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing.
See, as far as all these other nations, the Most High God said they're nothing. Y'all steady trying to give your honorable things to another nation, but God's saying they nothing.
That's right.
Right?
But be like unto spittle, and has likened them the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth out of a salah. We start from the top. As far as the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but like unto spittle. They have likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Hey, we got to break that down. The Most High God telling you that that these people are not above us, and that and that we're above them.
Right.
That we're the children of Israel. We're the children of the promise. All right, but that I yield.
All right, cut recording.
What time is it right now?
54.
And with that, I'd like to give all honor and glory to the Most High God Yahweh in the name of his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, and death to America!
Death to America! You provoking motherfuckers, bro. I look at the provoking motherfuckers.